Forgiveness is the gateway for healing and freedom. If you really want to be free in life, if you want to be healed, then you have to forgive. If you do not forgive, it takes the grace of God for you to be healed. That's just the truth. But let me give you the story of my life. There was a time that I was...
You are listening to Tell No Lie podcast. Do you have a popcorn, or I should get it for you?
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so excited to have you back in here. And if this is your first time in my channel, all I want you to do is to support this boy by liking this video, dropping your comment, and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop another episode, you will be among the few to first listen to it. So thank you so much for being here. And we are going to go dive into how unforgiveness will affect your mental health. And that's the truth, nothing but the truth. So I like teaching people or sharing my knowledge based on my own personal experiences. It could be from another angle, based on another person's perception, based on another person's religion, based on another person's real life experiences, right? But me, I could remember when I was in University of Maiduguri, right? Some boys came to my shop. I know one of them. They came to my shop with knives, horns, and then one of them was wearing a black mask. They came to attack me quite alright. To cut the story short, they were arrested and they were taken into custody. But what broke me even more wasn't just the event. It was who did it, because one of them is somebody I know, somebody that featured me on a song, somebody I know. In fact, it's a person I trust, somebody I love, somebody I pour into. And that pain wasn't just from the attack. It was from why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, most especially when I gave you the care, the guidance, the love and time and energy and everything? So you see, and I could remember I also went through few toxic relationships. People who humiliated me, like they spread false rumors, they tried to castigate me. In their mind, they were casting and bringing down my image, gossip, etc., etc. Worst of all is that some of the young artists I thought someone I helped, some of them I helped them navigate through their career. They went behind my back and tried to team with those set of failed relationship just to get at me. In fact, they went further to try to destroy me on social media. Like I never expected that, and that's why unforgiveness settled in at that moment. That's just the truth. So I expected better from them. I gave them love and I gave them care. When they betrayed me, the pain was there. Yeah, I cannot deny that. But I also realized something at that moment, that it was my expectation. My expectations were too high on them. Like I placed them as perfect people who really care for me, who stood for me, even if something went wrong. But that's just the problem. It was my expectation. People are just people. Maybe they are not bad. They just made bad choices. And to me, I'm someone who doesn't look for trouble. I just love being myself. I love my own territory. I don't look into another man's life. I don't look for trouble. I don't do that. Do you get? So when people attack me unprovoked, or they try to get at me unprovoked, it usually, there's a kind of this feeling to it, like these people doesn't have work to do, or these people doesn't know who they are. That kind of thing. Now, sometimes it will keep you in shock, like, man, because this world is unpredictable. People don't just get attacked. Some go on their way to hurt you just like that. So if you're the kind of person that is like me, who doesn't hurt people, who doesn't get into trouble, let me tell you, the world will get back at you. And when I was a child, I usually think when you're good, when you're kind, you don't look for trouble, trouble will not look for you. And that's directly the opposite. Now, even these days, people hurt people that are innocent more than people that are of their own caliber. That's what I just realized. And I'm someone who stays calm and letting God to handle my battles. Because when people think I have boys who can, boys are around, but that kind of thing, like, it's not in my personality to use all of those people around me just because they like me. I'm doing music, I'm teaching them some stuff, so I should weaponize them. No, people don't know. My weapon is something I don't usually say. I don't say it, I don't brag about it, because everybody is supposed to possess that same weapon, and that's God. Do you get? I have witnesses. I have people who I show them the story, I told them the story, they were part of the story, they were part of the moment when all these things were happening. They saw it, they can be a witness to me. I don't look for trouble. And I don't like when people look for my trouble, but just because you look for my trouble will not make me to lose myself and then be in your character or be in that person's character. Because some people are attacking you not because of you, but because of the spirit you carry. For example, you're good, they just want to remove that goodness in you by doing you harm. So if you're not spiritually grounded or you're not wise, you will fall into the victim of, these people think they can get at me, so me too, let me gather people, let's go and fight. No, that's the aim. The devil wants you to be like those people, so he will make those people provoke you to the highest level, that in fact you will be like, what is happening? Do you get? But I also know one thing for sure. Just because Ezekiel is calm, Grace Boy doesn't fight back, doesn't mean some people are like that. Some people don't have that grace. Some people, if you touch them, they are going to go back and get back at you. And some people will go far to the point of trying to harm you. I don't want to use those words, but I'm telling you, some people can unalive people just because of a little trouble you find. And that is why it's very dangerous. Just because some people are calm, some people let God to handle their battles, doesn't mean that other people should continue living those kind of barbaric attitude and character that can lead them into their grave. Honestly speaking, anytime I remember some kind of people, I pity them. Like, I pity them from place of love and care. And I pray for them that they change. Be the change. Be the cool. Be the calm. Be the love. Don't be the opposite. Forgiveness is just like a skill. It's just like a skill. It's just like any other skill. Some people, if you provoke them, they lose themselves. But me, I forgive them. In fact, some of them don't even know that I have actually forgive them. That's me. It's because of me and God, not because of them. I forgive them. In fact, not to welcome them back, but to free myself. So forgiveness is a skill. I'm telling you, just like any other skill, we learn it step by step, gradually, by taking steps, by decision making, by deciding that, okay, today I will forgive. That is why it's a skill. And one of the greatest reasons forgiveness is so crucial is because it releases us. Forgiveness is never about themselves. It's about you. It's about releasing yourself from all the negativity. Embrace new hope and then move on. And without it, we stay stuck. We stay in the same cage. In fact, we'll be in the same spot they left us because we are still there. So resentment can ruin your energy. Your mood can change. How you feel. You will feel like you are trapped. And again, in fact, even if your day is going to be productive, if you remember some kind of faces, your energy will run down. But when we forgive, we step into freedom, freeness, kindness, and growth. And even Jesus said, right? Forgive those who trespass against us. That's how he teaches us to pray. Like he said, forgive us our sins and trespass just as you forgive us. And he told us to forgive multiple times in a day, symbolizing the endless of grace he has for us, right? So let forgiveness be your skill, your freedom, and your growth. And I hope that this episode will be the reason you will go back and forgive that person. Forgive them. I know they have done you wrong. I know they overstepped their boundary. I know they did what human beings are not supposed to do to each other. But again, forgive them, not because of them, but for you, because these people are crazy. It will shock you that they have even forgotten that they have offended you. It is you that is still stuck in that year. So for example, somebody offended you 2017. And up to now, you hold to that grudges. It means they have left you in 2017. They are in 2026. So in fact, you are here right now, but you're not here. So this is why I'm saying forgiveness will do you more good than bad. Sometimes we feel that sense of control that if we forgive them, that control of they are the one that offended me is going to go down. So everything, we think we will lose control, but I accidentally said this, but it's true. Ba zai yi ba ka yafe wa wanda suka maka laifi. Let them be. And you don't have to welcome them back. If you see the need to welcome them back, then you have to apply wisdom in how you people converse, how you people live your daily life. Don't give them access to some information. Limit how you go out with them, because forgiveness doesn't mean that you are going to bring that person fully back. It means now I am wiser, now I have sense, now I know who you are, and that doesn't mean I will hurt you. We will still be here, but all those access that I gave you before, you're not going to get it back, and it has nothing to do with you. It's about me, my peace, my mindset, my mental health. And if you do that, trust me, you will thank God that you come across this podcast, because right now as I'm speaking to you from a place of love, kindness, positivity, care, grace, and the love of God. Because if I will give you stories of what people have done to me, you will be surprised why I'm still alive. I am telling you, I kid you not. If I give a series of incidents of what people have done to me, be it betrayal, be it failed relationship, be it just attack like that, be it just hatred, if I mention some of the things that have happened to me, you will be surprised what is really motivating me and what is even keeping me strong. Just forgive, my guy. Forgive. I don't know what to tell you again. Just forgive. Yes. And you will thank me later. And may God give us the grace to forgive. So if you listen this far, all I want to say is keep the energy alive. Be positive. There is always positive things in all situations. Just choose to see the good side and leave the bad side. And choose to filter your friends, your energy, your people around you, and everything that happens around you. Choose to see the good side. And dump anything that drains your energy. Dump anything that look for your trouble. Dump anything that affects your mental health. Because your mental health is the most important thing. And your mental health is the drive of your soul and your spirit and your body. And if your mind is corrupt, your soul is corrupt, your spirit is corrupt. If your mind is altered, your body is altered, your energy is altered. So for example, you have something to do today, but just because somebody offended you, you started to bring down your energy down. Because somebody offended you, you decided to go down, lay low. Come on. We're not going to lay down for anybody. They offend us, we forgive them, we move. Haka Mukasaba.